It's time to reveal what I'm building because I'm super excited and it's looking good, and I didn't really want to show you guys until I was sure that it was going to be perfect. I'm building shutters. This was the before and this is going to be the after, although I'm going to be staining the exterior frame black. Isn't that sexy? My new shutters are slightly wider than the vinyl ones. That's because the shutters should be at least 1/2 the width of my window. Not that I'll ever close them, but they should look wide enough to cover the windows when closed. When I bought the Millie's remodel house, they came with these awful vinyl hunter green shutters. They just weren't doing anything for the house, so I got rid of them. And I went ahead and built these new shutters, and I love them. They were so easy to build, and I can't wait to show you how to make them. Let's go ahead and get started. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that I scoured Instagram for some shutter design ideas that would fit the modern style of the house. Luckily, I stumbled upon these Instagrammers with some stylish shutters. I'll link to their accounts in the description below. Before we get building, let's break out some appropriate safety gear. Be sure to wear a dust mask, safety glasses, and hearing protection. Now let's get busy. To make the shutter frames, I'm actually ripping 2x4s, but I want to show you something because ripping 2x4s could be a little bit dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. As soon as I get over here, you can see the wood is pinching back together. So I need to go ahead and separate it so it's not pinching the blade, otherwise it'll kick back. I put a little wedge back here behind the blade to hold it apart. It makes it go through a lot easier and it's a lot safer, but I'm also using my gripper 3D push block, which is holding everything down and tight and keeping it moving smoothly. After ripping the 2x4s in half, I squared the edges and now I'm ready to cut a rabbet channel into the corner of the 2x2s. To cut the rabbet, I centered my table saw blade on the 2x2 and raised the blade to slightly more than 3/4 of an inch. Then I ran the 2x2 through the table saw, then flipped it 90 degrees and ran it through the table saw again. Yeah, this may take a bit. Luckily, I only have to build 3 sets of shutters. To create the body of the shutters, I cut tongue and groove boards. The width of my shutters, when finished, will equal 1/2 of my window width. You know that feeling when you're like humming along and you think you had enough wood and then you get to the end and you realize, oh, damn it, I'm like 1 short. I'm actually more than 1 short. All right, so I got a stack there, stack there, stack there, stack there, and whoo, that stack's not quite high enough. Darn it. When building the frames, cut one end of your 2x2 at a 45-degree angle. The short side will face into the rabbet groove. You'll see why in a minute. Line the inside edge of your frame piece up at the end of one of the tongue and groove boards. Mark on the opposite side of the frame where the tongue and groove board ends. Now cut the frame piece to length on the miter saw. Time to check your fit. If the frame fits tight against the tongue and groove board, use the top frame piece as a template to cut an identical one for the bottom frame piece. Will you look at those identical twins? Aw, aren't they cute? Time to cut the side frame pieces. Figure out the height of your shutters and you cut the sides to size. After all the frame and body pieces are cut, spend some time sanding off any rough spots. I like to sand once with a 150 grit sandpaper, then I switch to 220 grit. Will you look at that? This piece has a big void in it. That's okay, a little wood putty will fix that in a jiffy. Unless your wood putty has dried out. Once that putty dries, I'll sand it smooth and no one will know. It'll be our secret, okay? The frame and body pieces get 2 coats of stain. I'll leave the information for the stain colors in the description below this video. Time to assemble these shutters. Added a dab of wood glue to each joint, then used my 90-degree corner clamp to hold the pieces square. For added strength, I pre-drilled into the bottom of the shutter frame, then I drove a wood screw into the frame. Finally, I added a nail or two to the other side for good measure. Then I repeated the process at every corner. You know how they say measure twice and cut once? Well, I realized after the fact that I had to shrink the width on one of my shutters by about 3/4 of an inch, otherwise it wouldn't fit between the window and the brick on the house. No big deal, I just need to trim these tongue and groove pieces a little bit. Speaking of mistakes, I forgot to film how I secured the body pieces into the frame, so let's enter my virtual reality and I'll show you how it's done. First, make sure everything fits perfectly, then flip your shutter over, lay the body pieces upside down and add a bead of glue around the perimeter. Then lay the frame on top of the body pieces. Finally, secure the pieces with 2 long trim nails through each side of the frame and into the body pieces. I am assembling the shutters. They look so awesome. So this is the side that I'm gonna, I can't even talk, I'm so tired. This is the side that you're gonna see on the house, but I wanna show you the back side is the beadboard side, and this would look really cool for like a farmhouse style. So I just wanted to show the 2 different sides. I'm definitely gonna do a tutorial. Right now I'm just trying to tack a few of them together to make sure it works, and then also bring them downtown just to see how they look on the house. I cannot wait, but I've got 3 more to build. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to click that like button below if you liked it. And hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button up there, and you'll never miss another DIY video tutorial from Pretty Handy Girl again. Speaking of not missing anything, I'm on all these social channels. Come find me at Pretty Handy Girl.